We were, for some reason, YouTube fucked up earlier. And how's it going, Bruce? So it said we are going to go live at 8:45. I don't know why, but probably something to do with me. So this is like the, I don't know, worst 20 minutes you could possibly fucking spend. What we're about to watch, like this video could have been summed up in like 5 words, but Barry has to make it a grand gesture. So here we go.
We appreciate you coming back.
Hey Barry, 23 views, 4 hours.
Ooh,
Hey Barry, maybe I got something to tell you, buddy. Maybe you stop focusing on the trolls and start focusing on this big bad roadrunner and all this stuff, man, buddy. Maybe you would be successful like White Script because you're not getting anything right now. Barry, if you're making a killing, buddy, show what you've made.
You just said you didn't
show
have
what you made in the last week.
You just said you didn't have the money to take them tires to the dump. I don't have the money to take all them loads, just have to be a little at a time. Come on, brother. And it ain't for making a mortgage payment, so. I guess weed's expensive in Ohio, though. Especially the Barry. Man, you'd have to be a dumb motherfucker to sell weed to Barry Beamer.
What about Ryan Beamer?
Ryan buys his shit from the ghetto, I promise. He goes
to see that.
He goes to a corner boy, I promise. The shit he's on.
Alright, Dad, do you want to speak anything about Earth before we get in this?
Look, if Rich had a stroke, let's just say he did have a stroke. I don't feel a bit sorry for him. All I got to say about it is, the man's lied about how he's already had a stroke, according to him. He's already had a stroke, a heart attack, cancer, a stent. He brought this on himself. So whatever happens to Rich is 100% Rich's fault, and I don't feel a bit bad for him, and that's all I got to say on that. I mean, he has this kind of karma is real. I wholeheartedly believe in karma. I'm giving proof of that. I mean,
we picked up 90%.
I think I wrapped your leg.
Tires over here. There's a couple still there. 3 of them right there.
No, so let's take a good look
at all those truck tires.
Oh, a minute. Let's look at something.
Every tire's out. All the tires are out. We picked up 90% tires over here.
How much are you paying your helper, Barry? The one that's actually doing the work.
Couple still there. 3 of them right there.
Hey, Dad.
You pulling them teeth out and giving him a gummer for all that work, or what?
Look at that fender. Up by the headlight.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I see it.
Like, Barry, did you look at channel now? What is that? Is that tape? I mean, or is that like where the metal's really ripped through?
Did Ryan get so hungry that he went out there to bite of it? Because his teeth looks like that's what happened to him. Looks like he tried to bite out a fender.
Looks like he's been chewing on rocks his whole life.
Right? I mean, and I know I don't have no teeth, and Ross's teeth's fucked up. Got that. But
yeah.
They're the ones
all
who
those
talk about
tires
the teeth.
out there.
Oh. Back at you.
It was a lot.
More I know you are, but what am I?
It was a lot of work. Picking up tires, that's a lot of work.
Cool. You see that? Yeah. That's the same. That's the front. That's here. This is the front for the other side. This car. So I'm probably gonna take those off there. And there's the rear.
Ready?
Same kind of style. And there's the other rear.
Ready?
Yeah,
4 years ago, Barry, you're gonna put the tires on that car.
Ford. Or a Chevy. I think it might be a Chevy too, the way the bullet holes are.
Wouldn't be Ford and Dodge.
And we got a Chevrolet, and I think they call those the old school Hanson wheels.
I would call that a daisy.
It's the same fucking rims I got in the corner of the garage.
Ford hubcap. Crown Vic. Over here we got some Buicks. Yeah, Buick 14-inch rallies.
Ooh, Barry, you would get so much more respect if you just come out and say, hey, look, the state's on my ass, I have to clean these tires. Because nobody's believing that you're doing this because you want to clean your yard.
And all this debris up. That's next.
State's on your ass.
Before you say something, that's next. We're getting the wheels and tires right now.
I want to hear zoning.
Getting the wheels and tires. Got all those wheels.
The EPA, the state.
All these here cleaned up. Those are going to go back on the back of the GT because my racing slicks went flat. So those are going back on that car. Then we got some wheels and tires around here to clean up.
The car you got at the mini tub?
in a big pile in front of the garage. Once that big pile in front of the garage is done, then we'll get on to picking up this debris up, you know, around here and all this debris here. And we're gonna get it working on the trailer too. We're gonna clean it off and just keep piling more stuff on it. Then we're gonna clean all this up.
This is 20 minutes of this, Dad.
3 more tires there, some more tires and wheels on the other side. 4 of them are gonna go on the back of the white truck. Then we got that GXR 750 Suzuki.
That the engine's probably locked up on now.
We're gonna dissect that thing.
Oh, are we?
So we got a set of wheels and tires over here that we're gonna put on before winter. These tires here don't get much traction. And they get clogged up with mud real easy. You can see right on top of it. These here,
you do so much with that.
Clog up.
The fucking old ass snow tires. Look, they're dry rotted.
Right there.
Chunks missing, junk shit.
And I got 2 somewhere else. 2 more than somewhere. I know I had 4. Yeah, they're over there. I'm gonna put them on for winter. Not that I get out on that thing, but if I do, I'm gonna have a fighting chance.
There, because it's an El Nino.
Those snow grip muddy type above wheels.
Look at that bumper. Look at that bumper on that fucking Cornet.
Old white girl there.
Well, if that's the case, then you shouldn't like it because it's old.
All the tires, all
you don't like old things.
That, you know.
You like young things.
And all that first. Everything over there. And then we're gonna start cleaning and finish weed eating.
Yep. I thought you were doing the motorhome.
To make a couple more parking spots right in here. That's the goal.
Yeah, that way you can park your junk and it can rot away.
Trailer. And maybe a place to put a car or 2. And the box truck can go in place where these cars are going to be moved at right there. I'm going to move the Mach and Eleanor in the van.
We'll see when December comes.
And hopefully
we'll see by fucking October what it's got.
Skylark and that Grand Prix moved, or Grand Prix, Catalina moved the trailer. The box truck will be moved in. I
thought you cleaned that off, bro. That really looks, that does not look cleaned off there. That looks the opposite.
All these years, you know. I've been in the garage before. I've been able to get to it, but the last 3 or 4, I'd say closer to 4, I've been clogged up with this trailer. It's been in my way. And of course now, box truck is
you just
storing
put there
my
last year, dumbass.
I don't have 1, but I got 2 thorns, so. Once I get that moved and this moved and
you got
all this
4
stuff moved and
thorns.
cleaned up.
Mako and us.
We're gonna get rid of all this debris here. Clean all that up.
Because you want to fuck young girls.
Put the snow tires in the back, and then we'll take those tires off, put them with the tires that were saved.
Rich just said the N-word, which is bad enough, but
We
you
got a bunch of tires in
are a fucking racist.
Got some.
You discriminate against every fucking race.
Rallies. Got some Pontiac wheels for like the Grand Am, Grand Prix.
Woo! Race car.
Big old truck tire off of something. All of that was in that box truck. Yeah. Clean all this metal up.
Hang on, I gotta say some things. I gotta say some things. I'm gonna raise my hand. Can I speak? Can I speak? Dad, what's the one thing you've always told me that I, even to this day, have a hard problem with? That I got a Barry Beamer syndrome. I would rather do a job twice than once, right? Instead of picking up my tools when I'm done, I usually just leave them until I get done with the job, right?
The next job, leave everything like that.
Yep. So, Barry, I understand how difficult that is, but I'm working on it. You should work on it too, buddy. See, you wouldn't have to move that tire 3 times, or any of these tires, if you would have just got rid of them when you pulled it off the car. Or whatever it came out of.
Or put them in a certain spot where tires would go, like a normal person would do.
Mount, kill them a tire over there. Can't wait to see that get going.
Somewhere in a porch or something for the winter. We clean all this mess up over there, you know. Finish the trailer off, finish cleaning it off again.
You didn't finish
Give
the
me a
car?
Well, I didn't clean the first time.
Truck too, after I get done dealing with all these tires. I'm hauling tires right now to the, basically landfill. They recycle, guys. Don't freak out.
Basically,
They recycle them, so we're just on tires right now. Once all the tires are cleaned up, there's a pile of tires over there.
at least Chris
Once all the
went and got a
tires are
big
cleaned
ass
up, then we'll get
fucking.
on to the other.
He went and got a big ass
stuff,
trailer
like
and threw all his
cleaning
tires in it, and then took it all in at
The
once.
debris down here, you know, I'm gonna shovel all this.
I want to go up there.
Get all that debris. I believe there's concrete under there somewhere.
A couple of my
Pretty
bikes.
sure there's concrete under there. Get all that up. Morris is in the house with me.
How's it going, Bruce?
But you guys, you can see I've been I've been working. I've been at it, man. One of the hardest working YouTube channels on
yeah.
YouTube. Beer Inside Garage.
Oh,
Yeah. It just don't prove it. I don't know what does. Cause
that don't prove
man.
shit. You hire help.
I got muscles that hurt that I haven't used in years that have been hurting. But you know what? That's good.
But hang on,
That's good that I'm getting in shape. You know?
Hang on. Wouldn't, if you're hard working, wouldn't the muscles that you saying that you haven't used in years, wouldn't you be using them on the daily?
Right. He's a lazy piece of shit. I mean, come on, brother. You loaded some fucking tires in a trailer on a lawnmower and then drove it to a truck and put them in. You ain't worked hard. You went no hard work to get you the freaking sweatshirt.
I love to, you know, exercise and
he loves exercise
get up in the morning and feel.
I bet, Barry, I'm going to be honest with you. I bet you got the strongest wrists, forearms, and fingers on YouTube.
I'm back stronger every day.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're going to get back on this Road Runner 2.
Hey, Barry. Dude.
I guarantee he's one of the dudes that does that. His playlist is nothing but motivational shit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I promise.
Hey, Barry.
He needs another man to tell him he's special.
I have degenerative disc disorder. I just found that out last week. Two of my low vertebrae are degenerating. How is it that I can outwork you? How is it that Dad and Grandpa are the same fucking thing and they can outwork you? You were on here flexing that you pulled fucking a total of 2 bolts and a header out.
The only YouTuber I know he could outwork is maybe Rich.
Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It won't be tomorrow. Probably Sunday maybe. Could be tomorrow. Gotta get a hold of Super Sam. I'm gonna see if he wants to get in on this with me. We're to the oil pan now. We got the heads, the intake, both exhausts.
Hopefully it comes over. This shit might get done.
Starters off. We're to the point where it's time to jack it up, pull the oil pan. The center leak's got to come out of it, and it's got to come out of it, and then drop this oil pan and see what's going on in there. Start pulling a rod cap and a main cap and see what's going on in there.
Dude.
Ryan,
playing.
He did more than I thought he did. He really fixed that wood chipper. 8 rounds. I started it this morning. It fired right
again,
up.
playing. They're playing with a fucking wood chipper.
He was kind of depressed that we didn't get it running on its own the other day, but like I said, I had it running today. It fired up. I couldn't believe it.
He was depressed. He
couldn't
get a lawnmower engine to run.
It might need a muffler.
Yeah, he's not long for this world on his own.
But it fired right the heck up. I couldn't believe
That's the toughest shit that he can handle. I mean,
look at that fuel line. Look at that.
Look how long it is.
Yeah, like, look at that.
It's supposed to run straight to the tank, dude. I mean, fucking
Half-assed
is half-assed to get. Wow, that's running.
It runs. When I messed with it before, I had it running so good that rust was blowing out of this chute. That's where the chute, that's where the rust blows, or that's where the wood blows out. You put your wood in here, and I don't think you put anything in here, and it blows out right there. Because I had rust.
It's supposed to blow out the other way,
everywhere.
So we're clear.
I think the other way for a bagger.
Oh, for a bagger. Look at that fuel line. Look at that.
I wonder why I didn't get
Great boy, though. He's a mechanic.
I just had it running for you.
Hey, Barry. What about the scabies you got? Look at that shit. Check this out. Look at this. You want to talk about people's hygiene, Barry? Check this out.
For you. Another run.
Look at his feet.
Longer than this.
Look at his feet, Dad.
Jesus Christ.
He ain't got no socks on or nothing.
Look at the holes in the shoes.
I just had it running for you. Look.
Them shoes gotta smell pretty nice.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome, dude. No problem.
Run longer than this.
They should have run by some socks, Barry.
I mean, you would think it would have a lever to disengage the fucking blade, you know what I'm saying? So you can actually start it around without the blades moving. So the motor can warm up. He's wore out. He can't do that anymore.
Sticking now. There you go.
See, you break it. Everything you touch, you fucking destroy.
I'm going to leaf blower out. It won't run. I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, let it sit for 5 fucking years with gas in the carburetor.
Yeah. No fuel. Not get any fuel.
Well, your great boy can fuck that up too, can he?
No fuel in the prime bulb.
Maybe he'll put a fucking
Ain't gonna run with no fuel.
a hose long enough to fucking do a carburetor on a car.
Got to the drawing board on that. Looking up on this. It runs now, actually. You guys just heard it.
Doesn't run anymore, you
Calm down,
fucking.
Rich.
I had to shut it down when I started the
Started.
road today.
Like,
I couldn't believe it.
when the pull rope's pulling out of it, as you just said.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, he's
He
great.
fixed this one.
Did he?
He fixed that thing. He fixed it.
Hey Barry, your club cadet
No,
dumping
I thought
gas.
the Cup Cadet was still broke. I thought you said the crank case was full of gas.
That's not fixing it. That's hurting it.
Right? I mean,
Because
you just changed the oil in it too. That's fresh oil that's now full of gas.
hang on. Because Barry, I know you think gas and oil should mix, but that shouldn't happen. Because Barry, I'm gonna tell you something. Well, if you get the oil pan off that car, if it's a rod bearing or a main bearing, that'll tell us that you were a fucking full of shit and that engine made noise before it locked up, buddy. So I would think before I came out here putting a video out showing a bad rod bearing.
You didn't show me how to drop oil in it.
I'm gonna keep fix something else around here. Oh, the John Deere, yeah. He fixed the John Deere.
Oh, did he? He's
Sure
fucking. Why don't he quit his job and open a lawnmower shop then?
Fuck yeah, there you go.
I
Hey,
paid
that's what you can do when you're
$2,000
trying
for
to
that
fix
thing
lawnmower.
too. Actually, I paid more for the Craftsman. But you can see the big difference. And I mean, that John Deere just towers over that Craftsman. But that Craftsman's tough. I'm telling you, that thing's tough.
It's tough.
And the John Deere has got a better ride. I mean, as far as the,
It's the Cadillac of riding mowers.
rider, it's a lot smoother. Don't beat you up. But that Craftsman's got to, hold its own weight and go because it's just a tough old machine. One thing went wrong with it, and it was the fuel shutoff switch. I robbed the used one I had on another mower, on that red one over there. Fixed it, so. It's looking up, guys. It's looking better. Appreciate you coming back and checking.
Right,
But
Bruce?
we're just, this fall cleanup so heavy.
Fall
We're just trying to
cleanup.
get this cleaned up and straightened up and looking more presentable. We're gonna get these blocks, all this debris here cleaned up still. TV, the chair,
You mean you're going to move it
get
from
all
one
that.
pile
Maybe
to
make
another?
either a gravel
Cleaning it up would require you taking it to the
sidewalk
dump.
there, or maybe another wood plank one. I hate to make another wood plank. It's like ends up being like a ski ramp. When you make any kind of, wooden walkway here downhill, it's like a ski ramp in the winter.
Who would think the ice
I'll
would
figure
stick
out
to
what to do with
wood?
that. I'm not really sure. I really need to make some kind of gravel. It really needs concrete. It needs a form and concrete put in and just section it.
Better get your porch
Make
fixed
a
for that.
nice walkway. But that's going to cost more money than I got. Right now, my money is going to be tied up in paying to have these tires disposed of. So
But you're making big bucks.
that's where I'm going to use my money at right now. Get rid of all these tires, and then I'll worry about everything else later. So, all right, guys, there you are. So appreciate you coming back.
Barry's gonna talk about his one of one, but then he said he contradicts himself. We'll just get that when he gets there.
More work than I ever dreamed it would be.
More work than it.
That's a rocket. That's a rare wheel.
Ooh, yeah.
That's another rocket.
Oh, yeah.
And
Ooh.
there's a Krager SS down in the center. Down
Is the
there.
rust? I mean,
It
is the
looks
rust
the
there
same.
too?
But if you really look hard, you notice there's a pitch right here. And it's pointy. There's one that's
Barry
not
wouldn't know how to
pointy.
do all that.
And you
It's
just
on
said
a
it was a
rocket.
rocket. But it's not pointy.
And the Krager's totally different. It don't have a. Krager don't have a. Pretty sure it don't. No, no, it's more round. No point. That's got
You're
a point
right.
too,
There is no point to this.
but no point. So there's your difference in your Kragers and your rockets.
Who gives a shit?
That's a Chevy bolt pattern, so that won't fit a lot around here. We got a few GM products, like this one, but I just put new tires on this, and the rims are, need cleaned up, but the rims are decent. Need some center caps, put 1, 2,
We put new tires on it, folks. 5 years ago, you heard it first. Everybody knows when a tire sets with air in it for a year or two in the same spot.
Yeah, I need 4 center caps. I have them. I believe I have the center caps.
Oh.
This one there. This one there. This one there.
That's not a Krager. That's a Buick.
I got 4 of them, but no centers. I'll find some. I know I got some centers.
Yeah, I'm sure your hoarding ass does.
Where's beauty rings?
Hi guys, we appreciate you coming back. Just keep, chiming in and keep tuning in, and you'll see what we do next.
Yeah, Barry, it's kind of hard to chime in when you turn your fucking comments off. I mean, 23 views, 4 hours on only 2 likes. With over 4,000 bots.
Just brought you on here to show you, we got all the tires out of there finally, and they're all gone all the way around back. The only thing there is basically debris and on the floor and, on the ground, and then that rear end back there, the 9-inch rear end for this car.
Dad, why couldn't you have been Barry? Why couldn't you left me 86 piles of rust buckets, a fucking junkyard, bunch of rotten wood, a fucking dilapidated house? What could you do?
I'm leaving you a dilapidated house.
Yeah, but you're not leaving me the treasures of a bent 72 Mustang.
I'm gonna leave you a busted ass fucking GS and a fucking Malibu and some other shit.
I got a 9-inch Ford rear end for this thing. This is an 8-inch.
You know what? Hold on, pause this.
What's that, 429?
You know what I'm leaving you guys, man?
What's that?
A lot of emotional scarring, no self-esteem, and beat the fuck down as much as I possibly can before I die. That way I know you'll be alright when I'm gone. That's what I'm leaving you, man.
I'm laughing.
You're welcome.
I'm laughing, but it's true.
Emotional scars, dude. I want to take as much self-esteem as I possibly can take from y'all. I mean,
why do I get it worse than Haley?
In the corner rocking.
Why do I get it worse than Haley then?
You both get it. Haley's just too far away to get at. You know what I mean?
Surely going to break that little 8-inch, plus I can't really do a lot with it. Or gear-wise, it's limited what you can get. You can't get a gear.
I don't want it.
I'm going to give you plenty of trauma.
It's all right. I got a 9-inch, so I'm going to put a 9-inch.
That way I know that a therapist that's just now learning.
A 350 pause that I have in the garage with a 325 gear that's in it, I believe. Single track. So right now it's going to be the.
Hey, Dad, I had a question. Which Mustang do you think is going to be done first? I mean, I've already beat him to build a Mopar. So, what Mustang do you think is going to be done first? My 67 or Barry's 72?
Barry's 72, because you're a fucking lazy slug and don't do shit.
325. The 350 Posi needs a pinion seal, and it's actually a crush seal. Needs a pinion crush seal, so it needs some work. Probably needs some other work too. It's rusty and sitting around, so I'm going to have to probably put bearings in it. I got to see a friend of mine that can overhaul it, so. That's it, guys.
Well, hold on.
But
hang on. Well, hold on. What are you going to bolt the rear end to in that car? Oh, the leaf spring was still there. Never mind. You got to be careful when you undo leaf spring. It might fall out of there.
He's got trailer frame. He's going to do what he did to that poor Challenger. Get this. This is how fucking stupid Barry Beamer is. This is how fucking ignorant this man is. So, most people only patch a frame rail if the rest of the frame rail is good. This ain't 1992. Parts are totally available, especially for Challengers. Barry patches the end of the frame rail near where the bumper goes, and then the best part is he shows it off, and right where it sucks underneath the rear seat, it's rotted out there. There's nothing left. So instead of buying a whole frame rail, welding a whole frame rail to the floor, well, what's left of the floor, not Barry, I'll put in 2 patches.
Hold on. You're being generous. He didn't patches. Listen, man. I mean, you guys haven't watched the video if you haven't already seen it, man.
House trailer frame.
The motherfucking, the box that he put over the frame, man, he didn't even make sure it sucked against the frame. those that can't weld, they weld a lot, dude. I mean,
Barry's prime example of that.
I mean, instead of making sure as it gets the frame, it sticks down a half inch, no, probably an inch from the bottom of the frame, and he just bridged the gap with big boogers. I mean,
no, you want to get the extent of Barry Beamer's welding job when it comes to body panels. Go look at his great boys 66 Mustang and look how he did the floors on that.
I'm surprised he has any kids because that motherfucker don't know the first thing about penetration.
Dirt bikes, quads, lawnmowers, big block Mustangs, big block Buicks, big block Pontiacs.
No such thing, you fucking moron. Big block Pontiac. Woohoo! 101.
Pontiac didn't make a big block or a small block. I thought you've been watching fucking Roadkill for years.
Bro, you've been doing this shit for years. I mean, big block Pontiac.
On our social media at Garage Beamer on Instagram. Check our social channel out on TikTok, Beamer and Son Garage. And on Facebook at Beamer Garage.
Yeah, go check out Beamer Garage on Facebook.
You guys are into Facebook.
Be sure to follow our channel, our page on
the
there.
next one, guys. Bye-bye, everybody.
Ready to talk about a great road runner. Ready for this?
You can see why our trolling haters just hate us so bad because they don't have one.
I hate you because you're a pedophile. Barry,
Racist.
listen to this. Go Google what Barry's about to say, folks. You'll find out which one's one of one. Barry's going to contradict himself. Keep in mind, he says it's one of one. Keep that in mind. One of one.
He don't even understand that the interior color of his car is white. It's not a triple
in the
fucking
world like we have.
orange car.
That's a
That would
one-on-one,
mean interior
guys.
would be the same color, not the
All
your
the
upper door.
tag codes on the thing makes it a one-on-one in the world. Burnt orange inside, burnt orange outside, burnt orange at the bottom. FK5, 3 times, triple FK5, 1 of 14. Then it's got a...
Now, is it 1 of 14 or 1 of 1? Because 1 of 1, Barry, this is how illiterate you are and how stupid you are. 1 of 1 means it's the only one in existence. There's not another one like it.
You're trying so hard to have something special because you know you got nothing special
1 of 14.
on that fucking property.
1 of 14 means it's 1 of 14 cars ever built. Just like my Rally Charger, which I can document this, Barry. Unlike you, anybody with Google can Google this.
Right. Anybody can decode your finger tag and see that you're a fucking idiot.
My 1974 Dodge Charger Rally is 1 of 208 cars ever built in 1974.
Okay, now we're pissing contest here.
So, Google your shit, Barry. Anybody that denies, go look at Barry's video and then Google it. Have a good laugh because it's fucking hilarious once you Google it and see a fucking liar.
I mean, you don't even have a 1 of 2,000 there. There was more than they made in that year. I mean, you're fucking
The
idiot.
440 automatic would be rarer than that car.
Right. That's where he's getting that stat from, guys. It's a 440 car, man. I think it's a 446 pack car. 1 of 14.
Seat code, high trim package code. It has
Barry, your car wasn't, think about this. That car wasn't even a high impact color. It's the worst color Mopar ever made. I would take pale green before I would take that color.
And again, let's stay to the
black
point.
and white
It's not a
combination.
triple.
interior color code. It's got
That
the
means you're
N96
in
air
complete
grabber.
interior.
It's got the L31. It's got the turn signals in the hood. It's got, the stripe, painted stripe on the hood. It's a really super hard to find car.
You know what else it's got? He's not. Barry, don't forget the most important option. It's got the optional frame rail delete, inner fender delete,
a black and white combination. and
floor
had
pan
the
delete.
burnt
I mean,
orange,
those are special. That's what makes it 1
headliner. So, was able to get the triple burnt orange coat in there. Because it had a burnt orange interior headliner, burnt orange on.
No, it did not.
Hey, Barry.
No, it did not. You're a liar. You lie. It had a white interior, white cloth interior. Asshole. The only thing burnt orange on that interior was the upper door panels. Your bin tag says it all.
Listen to this, dude. Barry, you're so... Do you not even understand Roadrunner stuff? Buddy, I'll just let you Google your own shit.
Oh, you don't understand anything. He don't understand how to live life.
Like, think about this, you guys. That car could have been optioned with a Roadrunner decal that went down the side of the car. And with a reflective stripe at the back. That car don't even have that. but it's a high option car. You know.
And that's a front row fucking car that somebody's fucking wife got bitching at the old man. Hey, I want a race car too. I want a Roadrunner. And they went and bought that. That's why it would have.
Listen.
That's a mom's car.
Listen, a 383, dude. Guess what? Guess what, Barry? I know you don't know these things. You know, been watching Mark Warren, but somehow you don't know Mopars. The 383 was your base engine. That's standard equipment on all Roadrunners. 383. You couldn't get a slant 6. You couldn't get a 318. You couldn't fucking get a 360. You couldn't get a fucking TA 340 with X heads. Guess what you got, bitch? Standard. A 383. Your car is standard. 383 car.
Standard, dude.
As a matter of fact, you say that car 6 figures. I found one that is 98% rust free for 10 grand. A roller, same as that car, in 10 times better shape, and I've showed it on one of my past lives.
But it's okay, Barry. You need to feel special because you are special.
Bottom, triple burnt orange.
No.
One of 14 in the world.
No, you're a liar.
So hang on again. Is it one of 14 or one of one? Is it one of 14 or one of one? Because those are two different statements. One of one again means it's the only one in existence. One of 14 means it's one of 14 in existence. So is the only one ever built, which is what one of one means, or is it one of 14, which means it's one of 14 cars ever built?
And again, stats you're reading, Barry. Anybody can go Google.
And the other combos I was talking about.
Here's my thing, Barry. I want to ask you.
And that would be a true triple. That would mean the seats was orange, the fucking.
Yeah.
The whole thing orange.
I want to ask you a serious question, Barry.
Dumbass.
Like, serious question. How does it make you feel that people cared enough to, which a lot of people do, that's why you don't get views anymore, to actually look into the shit you say, like about me and Dad, you know, how we don't own nothing, we don't have nothing. They come over to my main channel, they see it, they subscribe to me because I've gained like 4 subscribers, Barry, thanks to you for mentioning that shit. So thank you for that, Barry. I appreciate it. And one more thing. And then you talk about this Roadrunner. Well, any guy that's into cars that would just look at this and they're going, you're a joke, they laugh at you. Have you not understand? You are Bozo the Clown. We pull the strings and you just shimmy and shake for us.
I wouldn't be doing all this, but my haters made me do it. I let another man make me do what I gotta do.
It's a black and white.
You don't even have, dude. This is how big of a bitch you are. You're not even confident in your own self to give that you don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Everything everybody's ever said about you bothers you because you know that everything everybody says is true. Just like I find it funny. This is what's hilarious. Remember when we got the charge, we found out it was 21208. I come out and said, and then like not even a week later, Brady's like, got a 1 of 1.
Because he's a clown, dude.
Like, you got to make yourself feel a certain type of way, Barry. It's okay. Like, Barry, you're not a man. I understand.
Barry, listen, man. We all agree. Everybody in this community, in your community, agree that you and Ryan are very special, bud.
Yeah. And what kind of fucking douchebag don't have the fucking the confidence in himself to shave the ring around his fucking skull to go gloriously bald? Before I look like a fucking...
Didn't want to call other motherfuckers bald.
Before I look like a fucking toothbrush, I would shave my fucking, that ring around my head before I look like Bozo the Clown.
Your color combination. Had a bench seat in the front, it was white, and the back bench, or the back seat in the back was black.
God damn, Barry.
So that's
Right there, you just admitted it's not triple. Anything.
You know, that's just...
that would be 4, bud.
Makes it the one that it is because of that. And then it's...
fucking dumbass.
got all them other options, you know. It's got power steering, power disc brakes. It's got...
Let's see here. What was standard on a 70 Roadrunner?
White interior, but it's a triple born orange, but it's white interior. You fucking moron.
Listen to this, dude. A 383 V8 engine, heavy duty 3-speed manual transmission. These are standard equipment. So, dual exhaust, heavy duty suspension and brakes, the iconic beep beep horn. Oh, you can go through the list, Barry. You are so fucking stupid.
Wiper switch, a 3-speed wiper switch. It's just got a
Switch? You mean a 3-speed wiper motor. The switch has nothing to do with it. The motor. Not a switch. The 3-speed wiper motor. Hang on one sec. Let's see something. Barry, I would really like... Hang on a minute. Barry, you're so stupid, dog. You really should read things and Google things before you say some
That's why
shit.
they're so jealous.
Yeah.
I say, you know,
I can... Let's talk in a
save
minute.
your money, get a job, buy your own.
Barry, I'll flex on you a little bit. I'll give you a flex. Barry, when was the last time you spent $5,500 on... A little over that, really, to put the car together. When have you ever had that kind of money to spend, Barry?
Here we are, 50 pounds.
Like, there's your flex, buddy. Now you can come out and say some stupid shit like, oh, I bought this for that, or I bought this for that. But you're a broke as a joke, and it's okay.
Make your own, history with your own car.
By the way, if you're here, shameless plug, go check out Poor Man's Speed Shop. Unlike Barry, we actually build cars. We don't just create a junkyard. Alright, let's watch some rich shit. Now, before somebody says something about Rich, I don't have any sympathy for him, so... The way I see it was karma. If he's really had one, it's karma.
Okay, folks, for now, everything is...
Hey, Rich, I am going to tell you something, dude. On a real serious note, if you watch this, you did the right thing right here. Just not the I don't know what you're doing with the training fluid, but assuming you're trying to see the ring seat, but you would fill that whole cylinder up with that. That way the whole piston's coated. But anyways, if you're going to let the engine sit, you guys, what I would recommend, use bearing grease. Lather the cylinders, lather any metal surface, that way it don't get rust. So Rich, you did the right thing there. Give you your props. A lot of people just use oil, but I prefer like bearing grease because it sticks. It coats it.
coated, and I mean coated like it was cake icing, in white lithium grease, and the red stuff is actually Marvel's Mystery Oil.
Now, Rich, again, I'm gonna let you know something because I know you're a dingy, but if you're really trying to check ring seal, you would fill that whole cylinder with that, or at least cover the whole piston that way, because you could have an area that leaks on the top of the piston but doesn't leak on the bottom of the piston, or if your cylinder's fucking not true and it's a little bit fucking egg shaped or something from wear, like that's how you would check that. But
this head right here is cracked. The other three have scale and they look like they're burnt, so they got to be replaced. And over here,
head's cracked. What?
I'm just going to replace this one. Not this one here, but the
True story, Bruce. True story, man. Or not really a story, but I am with you on that. See, I would like to have like a Dodge Daytona, like the 80s, but it needs to be turbo, it needs to be 5-speed. Like, it has to be that. Or like a Plymouth Laser from the 90s, but again, turbo stick.
one behind it and the one behind that. The one right here, the second one in, is the one that I already put in. It's brand new. The head gaskets are inside. I'm not putting them on until everything is cleaned out.
As you can see, there is plenty of room to work on this car now. There's nothing in the way. And I managed to save every one of those bend tabs that go to this car. So everything is still intact. All the bolts still have everything on them.
So, Rich, I got something I want to tell you. I know you'll probably watch this. So, your theory with this bin tab shit and all this shit, right? How that means the engine hasn't been into. Then explain why my 440 that's in my car when we pulled the heads off it because I had to lap the valves because I'm an idiot and didn't do it the first time. Why is it that engine I had never been into but had brand new, well, not brand new, but non-factory Phil Pro head gaskets? Explain that one. You would have never looked at it and just thought it was had ever been into. But pulling the heads off, we did get to inspect the cylinders, and the cylinders have really, really nice cross hatching.
You got the boyfriend on the mind, don't you?
I got Barry on the mind. He's got me thinking about crotch.
On your mind, talk about crotches.
Just give me a minute here because I got to cover this up because I got to get ready to go back
So
out.
what that tells me is that engine's probably fairly low model, or at least has been apart and cleaned up. So hopefully I'm not buying aluminum heads here when we get these heads on. Hopefully everything works out just fine. I'll be back to square one.
Man, I got something to say, man. It's really inappropriate, but it's on my mind and I gotta say. I wonder if Rich's new favorite song is going to be Stroke Me, Stroke Me, Stroke.
You guys want to see something?
A little inappropriate.
You want to see inappropriate? So this has nothing to do with Grandpa. So me and my Grandpa, before I show this video.
Maybe he's going to get into boating, dude. He's going to get on a team and be like, Stroke.
For those of you guys that don't know, my grandpa had a stroke, what, a year ago?
Right.
A year and a half ago. And before I show this is not me being cruel to him. We joke. We take jabs at jokes. See, what Barry and Rich don't understand is friends, fathers, grandfathers, and friends, guys, they take jabs at each other. That's how you show love. Like, do I really think Dad really thinks that any of the shit he says that I take it to heart? No. This is how guys act. You're not picking on somebody. I wouldn't be friends with somebody like Richard Berry because you couldn't pick on them. They would
fucking... It took off a long time to get to that point. When you were a little boy, you didn't see things.
So anyways, I'm going to play this video. Just keep in mind, my grandfather had a stroke and he mentions this. And keep in mind, I'm going to show it to you, but he laughed years prior to this when he saw this. And Dad, I think, knows where I'm going with this.
That's what I was just saying a minute ago. Maybe Rich, he lives by a lake, maybe he's going to join a rowing team.
So here we go.
So we go to Rome. The whole time I think that my boyfriend's going to propose. And I knew he wasn't. It was basically the most unromantic, romantic trip ever. I even ended up having to use my Sapphire Reserve card to pay for dinner because his card was not accepted. Yeah, no ring, but at least you got the points.
Lois?
Yeah?
Peter's getting in the car.
Now, keep in mind, man, on God, we don't need plenty of Rich out of stroke. Deserved? Yes. Plenty? No.
Stroke! 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 Stop mocking me!
So I show me and my grandpa were sitting at the table.
Ready to go back out and do a run.
And he mentions
And
that
another
clip.
problem I was having was the passenger side.
He mentions that clip, so I thought he wanted to watch it. So I pulled up my phone. My grandpa sat there all quiet, watching it with me, and I'm over doing what I was just doing, laughing hysterically. My grandpa, after the clip was done, he didn't laugh, didn't chuckle or anything. puts his hand on the table, he looks at me, he goes, "You think you're real fucking funny, don't you?" He goes, "Don't fucking worry." He goes, "Don't worry. It's gonna come back. It's gonna happen to you."
But a year before, I was laughing his ass off. You know what I mean? It's all funny and games what happens to you.
There's certain things that, like...
But don't lie, honestly, don't lie about all these illnesses and then cry when it hits you. Don't live like a pig and then when your fucking health gets bad, cry about it. You did it to yourself. Nobody did it to you.
Oh, fun times with Dad and Grandpa. Like, I made a joke about Dad's fingers a while back, and everybody cut into me about it on YouTube, and Dad didn't take it personally.
Oh, what the fuck? I mean, only a dumb motherfucker cuts on fingers.
Cracked in a million-piece glass window wouldn't go up. It kept staying down. So I just temporarily fixed that for now. So that way,
Hey, at least on a
I don't have to worry about water getting inside as bad as it
maybe the car
was.
now will get passed on to somebody that'll fix it and do it
I'm gonna
right.
cover this up. I don't like leaving this open, exposed to the elements, so cover up both sides. And then just let it sit until, you know,
What are you
I get around to
Rich? 5 years
being
later,
able to
still
work
saying.
on it again. So I got those two covering the sides, and then I got
Right,
this
Bruce?
one to go right up over the middle. That way I can cover both sides. I'll put this down here, and that up there. Okay, then I got to pull down on this side a little bit. Actually, I'll use this instead of trying to grab a stool and everything else. I just put that up over the rotor, that over the back, and that over the back of that. And that should do it. Now that I got grease all over my hands. Yay. Okay, so that takes care of that.
He could have been enjoying that
For now.
ultimately, still right now, you know what I mean?
Okay,
If all I needed was a train on,
this is the window. These panes got to be replaced anyway. You can see all the cracks in them. But it was always staying down here. So finally I got that to close up. So I need this vent window, I need this door window, and I need the driver's side door window. The vent window on that side is fine. Take you for a little ride or stroll over to my clean sink. It'll also help me get my hands clean too. And show you guys what's going on here. Okay. Now, this one is the passenger side head. There's the fuel pump. That's the other head, which I'm actually going to try and clean the gunk out between the springs.
So he's already had a fuel
Before I
pump
get
off
the
once, but acting like he didn't know how to
spring
do it.
release tool and release the valves so I could put new valve stem seals on them and then put the O-rings on them. Well, again, doesn't look bad. None of the areas where the combustion chamber are, there's nothing really scarred or anything. And I believe that first piston that's actually in the head still on the passenger side is in the same shape as the one on the driver's side was, because it seems to be separated from the rest of the push rod. Not the push rod, the connecting rod. I've already turned it, and that's what it seems to be doing, the same thing. So that's what I got to look forward to. But I'm not getting rid of the car. I'm not going to ditch it. I'm not going to scrap it. I'm not getting a new block. I'm keeping the original 283 V8. And I don't care how long it's going to take to clean it and restore it and rebuild it. So be it. And then don't forget, folks, we also have this car here too. That's a 69 Olds Delta 88 Royale. That is a running car. It actually just needs a transmission return cool line that goes from the radiator. So that's all that thing needs.
And you let it get
And
smashed by a tree.
I gotta straighten out that back door. For some reason when I put pop rivets in, it actually made a dent right here. So gotta pop that back out. But it needs body work anyway, so got a lot of work to do on it. I'm trying to find standard 3 and 7/8 valve release pistons. If anybody knows where to locate them without them being a fortune.
You heard that, right?
Valve release piston.
No.
3 and 7/8.
Go back prior to what he said. Right before he said that.
I don't know.
3 and 7/8.
That's what I just said. 3 and 7/8.
It's not a measurement for a piston. 3 and 7/8. That's because he measured it with a fucking tape measure.
No way.
Yeah, I showed you the picture.
That's lame shit. 3 and 7/8, huh?
Please let me know. Because the sooner I get them, the sooner I can put this engine block back together
Why are you
and
valve release?
drive this car.
It's not
Rings are not a problem, but for some reason the auto stores around here do not have them. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the shorten my video. Oh yeah, there's the chrome tips. Ain't gonna have no noise come out of them for quite a while. Not until this thing starts running. Okay, well, don't forget to like and subscribe, folks, and hit that bell for post notifications. I'm still putting videos out, so that tells you that I didn't quit. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye now. Hey, folks. Rich 220 here. I actually did more work on the car today. I got the fan motor off. I got the exhaust manifold bolt out. And the way I got it out was I used a jack that you would use on a PT Cruiser. And I put it in between the cross member that actually has the engine mounts. And the other end I put just below the heads. And as I started opening it, it moved the engine up towards the passenger side, which gave me enough clearance to get the exhaust manifold bolt out. Now ultimately this car needs a timing chain, a set of head gaskets, intake manifold gaskets, water pump gasket. The water pump's fine. It does need a timing chain. And I'm literally dismantling this whole car from top to bottom and then rebuilding it from bottom up. So I took all the push rods out, all the rocker arms, all the nuts that go to hold the rocker arms in place, and the lobes that sit below the nuts in the rocker arms. The intake manifold is out, the carburetor's off, distributor's out, water pump, radiator, timing chain cover, spark plugs, spark wires, all that stuff is off. We are now down to the bare timing chain with the gears, which I'm trying to line up because as I try to take it off, it spun.
Hey, Barry. Hi, Rich. You guys want to see something funny? That's how he measured the cylinder. With a fucking tape measure.
Out of compression. So in other words, it's no longer at top dead center. And I think the only way to get it back is to actually turn it in 3 accessions, or what do they call that? It's got to go 3 times around, I think, in order for it to hit number 1 again. But I'm never going to be able to tell because I took everything the heck off. The only way I'll be able to tell is if I put the timing chain cover back on dummy-wise and just keep turning it until the lifters go up and down. Because they're the only things that are left in there. Mainly because there's a lot of sludge, and there's antifreeze, and there's oil, and it's just a mess. And I don't want that garbage all down the engine block. I don't need anything blocking up the pistons in the the cylinders. So, this way, when I get around to cleaning it, I can clean it, put it back together. I got a little aggravated today, so I didn't want to record that and put it on film. I have a very short fuse when things don't go right. And I'm not saying go my way, I'm just saying things don't go right. You ever have one of those days where you're working on something for hours, but you're not getting nothing done? You understand what I'm saying? It's very disturbing, It aggravates me to no end. It's like a bad rash. And most of the time I walk away, but sometimes I try and stick it out, but I just get worse and more aggravated. And I just want to try and get something completed. I don't want to be stuck in a never-ending dilemma of not getting nothing done. I can't understand that. Well, anyway, that's the point. This is the update video. I can't do any lives until I get like 1,000 subscribers. For some reason, YouTube is really strict on that. And I'm like, well, how are you supposed to get 1,000 subscribers if you don't get any visual, what the hell do they call that?
Oh, exactly,
If
Bruce.
I don't get people to see me, And that's the point of me wanting to do a live. Now, there are other apps I could do this with, and then YouTube could just fly off for all I care. But, I just don't understand why they make it so difficult for people to actually,
Oh man, he
get
makes
airtime
excellent
in order
content.
for people to see them. What do they got to lose for it, really? Let's see, what else did I do today? No, that was about it. It started clouding over, so I called it quits. Wrapped everything up and came inside. Oh, yesterday I bought 2 Bel Air inserts for the side of the car. The metal piece that says Bel Air on it. I got them from somebody yesterday. But they're for a 2-door, not for a 4-door. So I have those to clean up too.
You're gonna cut them, make it work for 4?
I have a couple parts here and there that are extras or spares or whatever. So, yeah, that's pretty much where it stands right now. I covered everything up and called it quits for the day because I got to take the fender off on the passenger side. For some reason, the guy seemed to think it was okay to try and flatten it out on a pile of rocks with a hammer, going from the inside out. So now it looks like there's a bunch of warts in it, or bumps in it, or whatever you want to call it. And this guy's got a rusty pair of vice grips holding the fender in place. I mean, those vice grips look like they've been down there for about 30, 40 years.
Yeah, and then you decide to put billing wire on.
Just get a, drill a hole in the bottom of the fender after you straighten it out the proper way, and then get a bolt and put it in. What's the big deal, really,
Why didn't you do that?
Some people just don't know what they're doing, I guess.
What the fuck? Why didn't you do that? If it's that simple.
But yeah, anyway, it's going back together. It'll go slowly, but it'll go back together. It's just me working on it, nobody else. And I actually do it when I have the time and when I'm not working, or when I'm not cleaning my house, or doing the yard, or,
yeah, you clean.
or not aggravated, So it's like, that's the time that I get out there. And when it's not hot out. Because when it's hot out, it makes it difficult for me to breathe. Like today I was out there, I think for about maybe 3 or 4 hours.
Guys, how many of you guys watch the main channel? How often do I whine about my breathing on the main channel? Dad, shut the fuck up. Don't say a fucking word. On camera, how many times do I whine about my breathing? None. Because you know what? It's a me problem. The only thing I'll say is I'll apologize for wheezing in the camera, in the mic, because people don't like to hear that. You don't hear me go. You don't hear me go. Oh man, I can't breathe, so I don't feel like working here. We'll do a live send at my desk.
Rich don't have no manners. So Rich will cough a loogie up and right on camera.
And what happened was
He don't have no self-respect.
it was so hot out there that
Can you imagine if he was a fucking like a fucking what they call them things on Grim?
Which one? Which best?
Vesson. Can you imagine if he's a Vesson, what he would be?
A slug. It'd be a fucking
He'd be
slug.
like that one that could change from a girl to a boy. But like the sliminess.
He'd be the slimy part of that. I mean,
Yeah.
I started pouring sweat from my shoulders all the way down the front of my shirt, not once but twice. And that just adds fuel to the fire of aggravation. So that's the reason why I called it quits. You know?
Hey Dad, you and Rich have something in common. You both don't like to be sweaty.
Well, I just come here and change my shirt. I mean, I don't want my clothes sticking to me. I mean, that's fucking nasty, man.
Enough was enough. It'll be there. I'm not going anywhere with it. It's not going anywhere because, quite frankly,
Hey Rich.
it's been torn down that there's nothing to start it with, nothing to move it with. So it'll be there until, I'm ready to get it done. And I'm not going to wait 20 years.
You
I'm
waited
not gonna
4.
take the heads off and
Almost 4.
wait a year and a half before I put them back.
No, it has.
I know that the pistons will get rough.
Guys, it's not 3 years. It's 4 years this car's been fucking a thorn in this side. 4 years.
Small block Chevy, man. That should've-
Rusted. And so are the sleeves that the pistons ride in. So
Almost, it's pushing almost half a decade.
I want to get those done
Decade's 10 years,
ASAP.
right?
Get them cleaned out.
So it's pushing almost half a
Get new
decade.
head gaskets put on. And, start rebuilding this thing. That's the whole point behind it. All right, well, that's not much of a video. I understand.
All right, we're going to do
that,
one
but-
more, and then I'm going to get off of here.
Okay, here's the update. As you can see, there's no fan motor. That's been taken out. All the hoses are out. Battery tray is out. The harmonic is, I'm trying to turn it back the other way, but it's not working. As you can see here, this is what I did in order to get the exhaust manifold bolts out. Worked very well.
That's one way to do it, Rich. I mean,
So all the
way to use
bolts
your
are
head
out of the
there.
exhaust manifold,
Props
put the
there.
last one up
That's one way to
against
do
the
it.
firewall on that side. On this side, we still have a lot of work to do. I want to take out the fuel pump, and then the exhaust manifold on the passenger side, and then the heads are coming
You've
out.
already done one. I mean, I
Right.
And the lifters are going to pretty much stay in for now because this is still acting like it has a compression stroke.
He's
I don't
worse
know
than me on
why. There's no
procrastinating,
distributor in it, and it's out of whack, so I have to figure that out.
crash and stroke. What would that
But
be?
anyway, yeah, that's about where we're at right now. There's the fan, there's the pulley, and the radiators in the front seat, and a lot of the other parts are, well, here's some bolts over here, but they go to the fender, the timing chain cover, and the hood. And let's see, I think a couple other things, but they're all in one area, so that way they're not lost. Battery negative brown, which goes.
Let me know,
here.
Bruce, so you find out if he is or not. I'd like to know.
There, because it was just getting in the way. These are the water pump bolts. Everything that I take out, I put back in, so that way there's no confusion as to what goes where. And
I think it was all
they're
fucking
wrong,
act.
because
Dad thinks
sometimes
he really
with my
did.
age,
No. Hey, I'm gonna
we have a
find
tendency
out.
to forget
For
those
sure.
things.
For real.
All right, well,
What's that?
If anybody knows where the town Rich lives in, all you gotta do is call local hospitals in that area and say, yeah, can I have Richard Poole's room? Can I have Richard Poole's room?
Yeah.
That's all you, if you know the town he lives in, just call the closest hospitals in them towns and say, hey,
I
can
think
have
that's
Richard
going to
Poole's
do it for the
You'll bring his
update.
room.
That's as far as I'm going to get for this
room? The only time
weekend.
that won't work is if
It got really hot out earlier,
There's only one way it don't work.
and
He's not smart enough to
I lost my temper because I was working on something for hours, and instead of something getting done, I just kept working.
Look, I've came to realize this, Rich. The biggest misconception with working on cars for most people is the thought that that manifold there should take an hour to do, So therefore, you think it's only going to take an hour to do. Fast and Furious, fucking all these car TV shows besides like Roadkill that have made it to where you think that working on cars is fun, and most of the time it's not, and it's easy to do these things when chances are you have to move 50 different fucking things to get to something else, and it becomes a chore. But if you enjoy doing it, even when it's bad and painstaking, as Barry would say, if you still enjoy doing it, then you do it. Or if you're like me, you're just glutton for punishment, and you just, what else are you going to be doing? Let's just do it.
Look, the chances of everything going, in order and working perfect when you're working on something is slim. I mean, if something go wrong, it's just how it is. Nature of the beast. Bolt's gonna break. You're gonna lose a tool you can't find and spend 6 hours looking for it.
Yeah, just don't work with Dad and then get frustrated because Dad tells you you're supposed to be fun. What are you mad for?
Testosterone bullshit.
You're supposed to be fun.
Working at it to the point where I got aggravated. And I got so aggravated that I actually took a little transgression out on that. So now I got a dent to fix there.
Hold on.
But anyway.
That the domestic battery ain't you or you ain't never hit your woman. But a fucking car that can't talk back to you a mile off made you mad enough to hit it? Come on, man. You must.
That fender has to be fixed anyhow. The last person that had this car did not know how to fix the fender the proper way. Yeah, as a matter of fact, here it is.
His name is Rich T20.
Look.
Richard Furler.
Down at the bottom, you can see it's all rippled. There's dents in it and everything else. And here's the funny thing that I found. There's actually, I don't know if you can see it well, but there's a pair of vice grips holding the fender in place. Rusty as hell.
Can you see a brand name on it? Because, Rich, do you not understand that Vice Grips is just a brand? That's a brand name. That's not the real name for that tool. Just because people call them Vice Grips is a brand of pliers. That's not what that tool is called.
Calm down there, Ross.
As bad as people calling a fucking engine a motor.
Everybody calls them vice grips.
It's not the proper name of the tool.
Until next weekend, that's the end of it for this one.
Bad as Dad calling a fucking engine a motor.
If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe because apparently I'm not going to get any exposure if you guys don't. YouTube wants you to do 1,000 subscribers before they give you any exposure, which is ridiculous. You know? All right, I gotta go.
How is going live getting any exposure?
Hang on. Rich, that's a lie because my Warzone channel has 0 subscribers because I don't really post on there. And I can go live anytime I want. So you're full of shit.
Don't forget to hit the bell for post notifications. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Alright, Bruce, I just got your message. Alright, I'll let Dad know. Dad might want to make a couple phone calls. I'm probably not going to, but... Alright, you guys. So I'm out of here.
Jeff get that shit done.
Oh, I bet so too. Alright, I'm out of here. See you guys in the next one. Check out Poor Man Speech Out the main channel. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bruce, like I said, if you decide to make some phone calls, message me on Facebook because I'd really like to know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Go check out Bruce and everybody in the channel, everybody in the comments, everybody in the channel description. All great guys, great part of the community. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Fuck you, Barry. Rich, leave them kids alone.